Hello, I'm AwesomeAlex99. Welcome to a live stream that I am doing today. And in today's live stream, we are going to be looking at some of the new Morse costumes, animatronics for 2021, and we'll get started in just a minute. Hello, I am AwesomeAlex99, and welcome to my live stream where today we are going to be looking at some of the new Morse costumes 2021 animatronics. And yeah, we're just about to get started. Hello, I am AwesomeAlex99. Okay, so now we're gonna get started by looking at some of these new animatronics for 2021. Okay, so first we're gonna look at the first one that they released for 2021, which is basically this guy. So let's look at him. Okay, so there's the first animatronic that Morse Costumes did release for this year. Now this is a Distortions Animatronic, I think. But I do think that this one is an older one back from 2018 or so. And since it is a Distortions prop, it is pretty cool. And yeah, it's pretty creepy. Now this guy, I'd say he's not the coolest, but I'd still say he's pretty cool and pretty realistic. Like his face looks great. And yeah, he's just a great prop overall. So yeah, that's this guy. So basically, I'd give this guy probably a 8 out of 10 because he's cool, but he's not the coolest. But yeah, now let's see the next animatronic that Morris Costumes has released, which is Dragon Legends by Distortion. So let's see this guy. It's just a short little ad, but there we go. Okay, so there is the Distortion's Dragon Legends prop, which, if we look at it, it's very cool. And this prop, I like. Yeah, these ads are stupid, but this guy, I like it. I did make a video talking about this guy before, and basically my thoughts on him is he's cool, but Dragon Animatronics I don't always like the most. Like there's some that I do like, but I just find that they're not the greatest. But this guy, I think that they did a pretty good job on him. Now I would want to see a full body instead of just like the head like they have here. But I like the smoke feature and stuff for him, and he has lots of detail. And he is a bit expensive at around $500 American, so that is a bit expensive. Yeah, all it really does is Spitfire. This guy is supposed to be more of a stack prop, so, but he still is like pretty okay, I would say, for what he is. But I definitely think he's a bit overpriced too for this guy, because it's not too big, and it's pretty expensive to pay $500 for one of these. So I would probably not buy something like this. And it also wouldn't fit in my theme, but if it would fit into your theme, maybe think about buying this, but I'd say just don't buy it. Yeah, but those are the two Distortions props that came out. I don't think there's any other Distortions props. They only came out with those two, or those are the only two that they really post on their YouTube. But next we have some small guys, so let's look at these. Just taking a bit to load. Yeah, definitely too expensive for that guy, Crispy. I think probably most people would agree with me. Oh, I was trying to load an ad. That's why it's taking so long. Yes, let's see this.
Another foolish child dares to trespass on this wicked place. Here, now a spell to remove that smile from your pretty face. Puggles and hackerdash and eyes of a crow. All powers are mine now, and all that you know. Double toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Round about the cauldron go. In the poison entrails throw. Swell.
Yeah, so I think that's about all we need to really see about this. Oh, hey, Horror Collector. Oh, yeah. Horror Collector. Maybe we should do that sometime in the future. But yeah, let's talk a bit about this witch animatronic. Now, it's just a small one. It looks like one that you would typically see from Home Depot. It does have audio of witch props that they had before, So it's not original audio. I have seen props like this before. Horror Collector, you need... yeah, I need to be more active on your YouTube. But yeah, so this prop, I'd say it's like okay. Now these small props, I'd say they're not that good because you could just buy a bigger version for like $150 more. So this prop, I would say I would not think ever to like buy one, but I do think it would fit good like if you buy lots of tabletops or just to add to your collection. Like if you're a collector and you like to collect like all the props, like I'd say this would work good just to have like as a display prop in your house, like not to use in a haunt or anything. Yeah, Crispy Gamer, you agree? Yeah, but this one I'd probably only give it yeah, you would agree with me on this one, Crispy. This prop I'd probably only give it a 5 out of 10 because it's just not the best. But if you really like these props, I'd say to buy one. But definitely not my type of prop. Okay, so let's see the next animatronic. So next we have the vintage doll. So let's see this one.
Can't find your friends? Don't try to find them. They're with me now.
Okay, so there's that prop, the vintage doll. Now, with these small props, I feel like more of a doll like this would fit better into a haunt. So, this prop, I definitely say it would work better in a haunt than like that witch, because dolls are typically more small. And I think the audio is okay on this. I do feel like it could use better music to go along with the audio for this. Yeah, Crispy, it's a small one again. But yeah, the small one I definitely say would work well in a haunt. Like if you have a big scene with a bunch of dolls or something. And I would say it's pretty creepy. I definitely say it could be better, but I'd say it's pretty good for one of the small props. And I would possibly buy this if I want to add something like this to my haunt, but I typically like to buy more bigger props. So this prop, I'd like probably add to the list of possibly buying it, like maybe if it's on sale or something. And again, this prop kind of looks like it would be one of the ones sold from like Home Depot or something, because they typically like to sell a few of these small props each year. And this prop definitely I'd give it a 7 out of 10 or so, because I think it would work well in a haunt, and I think it's a pretty cool prop, but not the coolest one we've ever seen. So let's look at the next one, which it's gonna be another small one again. But this guy I kind of like a bit, so let's see this guy.
Look who comes this
It's glitching again.
way.
There we go.
More seeds to add to the earth. This patch has been barren for too long, but now, with your help, I will bring to life more of my kind, and all it takes are your bones.
Okay, so there is Twitchin Scarecrow. Oh yeah, Crispy also agrees with me on the doll one. Yeah. But here is the Twitchin Scarecrow, which it's another one of these small props. But this small prop right here, I definitely love the look of this guy. He's kind of cool, and he's like a pumpkin scarecrow, and I definitely love that about this guy. Now, the one thing I want to say about this guy is they should make a life size similar to this, because I kind of like the pumpkin face that they use on this guy. The scarecrow outfit is good, but it could be a bit better. Now, this guy, I don't think could really fit into a haunt too well because he's more small. But if they did make a life-size crispy, I think there's only one small one left. Yeah, the Halloween collector, you like this one? Same. Yeah, but I just wish that they would have made like a life-size maybe for this guy, or maybe got a life-size instead of a small one, because I definitely think he looks good and would be a definitely good prop, because I definitely love collecting farm props because they're kind of good to like add to your haunt, especially my haunt, because I love farm props a bit. But yeah, this guy, if he were to be bigger, I think he would be a definitely 10 out of 10 prop. But since he's more a small one, I'd probably give this guy a 9 out of 10, just because he could be bigger and stuff. But I'd still say he's pretty cool. So now let's look at the next one, which I think the next one's the last small one. Yeah, I guess it's the last small one, unless you include Con Candace as a small one. But let's look at the little top clown, which I think this is a version of the big top clown. So yeah, let's see this guy.
Step right up, kiddies. We've got the craziest place in town right here. You do like the circus, don't you? You better like clowns, otherwise I might just go crazy.
Okay, so there is little top clown. So I am pretty sure that this is a small version of an old prop. Well, 5K, yeah. This guy, I do think he's a small version of a prop, which I do think was called Big Top Clown, which was sold at Home Depot, I believe, and was exclusive to Home Depot. Now, I'm not fully sure about that. I only saw a photo of him, and this guy looks very similar to the photo, but I never saw a video to see if the audio or anything was similar, but I do think that this guy is a small version of another one. Horror Collector, I don't see on their channel. Yeah. My favorites this year are Jack Stalker and Legend Reaper. Yeah, the Legend Reaper I'd say is okay, but yeah, Jack Stalker is definitely a great one for this year. Yeah. But little top clown right here. I love clown props. This guy, they didn't really do too well on it, I would say. Because I think clown props, like, this guy is definitely not too much of a good clown prop. He could definitely be a better clown prop. So this guy, I'd probably give him a 6 out of 10 because he is still a bit cool. Now, if the life-size guy that I'm thinking about that's similar to this guy, maybe that guy would be a better choice to buy. Now, maybe I should watch a video of that, but yeah, let me search, and I'll try to find it. Because I'm pretty sure that there was a big version of him. Okay, so I think I found the life-size version, so let me find him. We should all join VC later in the Halloween Collector server. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, let's see this guy. So, not sure if I'll be able to show him. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So let me make sure this is working. Yeah. So this guy, I think, is the life-size version of this guy that they made a small version of him for the low top con. But let's see this guy. Here's audio. Yeah, but I think that guy is a life-size version of the other guy. So let me try to get that. Yeah, so you see this guy right here. He looks a bit similar. The hair is a bit different though. Like this guy. But I'd say he's... Yeah, I'm not too sure. He looks a bit similar to me. Does it look a bit similar to anyone else watching? Yeah. But yeah, let's look at the next one. Cotton Candace. Yeah, so let's see Cotton Candace. Yeah, so I made a video on this, but let's see it. Okay, so that's Cotton Candace. It's hard to get a still photo of it, but yeah, this prop I definitely love the concept of it. Now, we have seen these little girl animatronics with lots of clown props in the past few years that they have used like a lot in a lot of their props, but I think this is a pretty good way of making this. Now, I feel like they should make... Yeah, kind of annoying. But yeah, this animatronic, I think they should have made a clown prop that could go with it, or you can buy separately for this, because I feel like it would be better to have like some sort of clown prop with this. Now, I guess I could have something else in a clown prop, but I feel like it would be cool with a clown prop, because, I don't know, I just feel like that would look better. But I definitely think this is a good prop. Now, I do think it's $150, maybe $200. Now, this, I feel like it should be like probably like $75, which I'm not fully sure on the price of this, but I do think it's over $100. But this should be like $75 because it doesn't have much to it. It's small. All it does is have the audio and spins around. But I definitely love this. Hello, Holidays R Us. Welcome to my stream. Yeah. Yeah, so that's Cotton Candace. Definitely this prop, I'd give it a 9 out of 10 because I definitely love the look of it. Now, this prop, I feel like it would work well in a theme. My theme, probably not. So I probably wouldn't buy this. But if I did have some sort of theme, I'd buy this. Oh, $108 Halloween collector. Yeah, that seems like very overpriced for this guy. Now, a couple of the Morse costumes props this year seem like they're a bit overpriced, which that's kind of sad that they're doing that because they should all be a lot cheaper. Because, like, they're usually more cheaper props made by Morse. Well, the companies that Morse Costumes buys from, like SVI, their props typically more cheaper. So, like, $180 for this. That's almost the price of Peekaboo Clown, which, like, Peekaboo Clown is much bigger, has much more stuff. So, definitely say that this is an overpriced animatronic. So, only buy it if you really want to pay like $180 for this. Maybe you could get a deal and get it for $150 though, but definitely an overpriced animatronic. But next here we have the Cellar Dweller. This guy's very cool. Now, I do think he's a zombie animatronic. I'm not fully sure on what he's supposed to be, but I feel like he's a zombie. So let's watch this.
This dank old house is oozing with the foul stench of rotten souls. It's kept me thriving as long as I hide down here with the rats. I'm happy to share with you if you have the stomach for it.
Okay, so that is the cellar dweller. So let's talk a bit about this prop. Now, this guy is definitely awesome. Now, oh, Helen Clark, you don't like him that much. I definitely think he's very cool. Now we haven't seen too much zombie animatronics in the past few years. Like, they're not as popular, but I feel like they should be more popular because this guy, he is a very cool one. Now, he does kind of have that zombie head look to him and stuff, and I definitely love, like, the movement with his arms. Like, I don't think they ever made too many props with arm movement like that, but I think they really pulled it off with, like, all the movement stuff for this guy. Yeah, Crispy Gamer, you think he's cool? Yeah, this guy is definitely awesome, life size. Now, he also has that head and mouth movement, and he just has green eyes, which I think those are cool. Now, I feel like this guy might look cool with LCD eyes, but since he's a zombie, maybe not. But I feel like the green eyes are something good for this guy. And then he also has that creepy cloth on him. Halloween Click didn't really match to anything, yeah. But Cellar Dweller, I'd say he's definitely a 10 out of 10. They really pulled it off great with this guy. And I'm not sure if I would ever buy zombies animatronics. Like, maybe if I start collecting a few, like, they would start to fit into my theme a bit more, and then maybe I'd buy more. But right now, I don't think I really buy zombie stuff for my haunt, but maybe in the future. But this guy, I'd definitely say he's a 10 out of 10. And he's also very tall. So next, let's see the next prop. So we're just gonna skip past these little guys. And yeah, let's just skip to Twitchin Zombie. All these guys are just like small, not as good ones that we don't really need to see. But yeah, let's look at Twitchin Zombie. So, of course, there's an ad for this video. My Wi-Fi doesn't do too bad. My Wi-Fi does bad whenever there's an ad. Hopefully this will work. It would be better if it lunged at you. Agreed. The horror collector says he can't chat here. Okay.
Taking so long.
There we go. Okay, let's see this guy. Okay, so there is Twitchin Zombie. Like, he can't come in the chat. I don't know why he wouldn't be able to comment in the chat unless someone blocked him. I'll try to figure that out. But yeah, let's talk a bit about Twitchin Zombie. Now, this guy, he is a zombie prop, and I think, like, even though he's a small one, I think they did pull him off, like, really well. Now, his face is, I think it is a remold of, like, some other ones I've had before, because it looks awfully similar to one I've seen at Canadian Tire the past few years. Yeah, I don't, Halloween Collector, I don't think he's completely bad, but he's just not the best. But I kind of like the twisted movement they made for him. Kind of makes him seem a bit like a zombie sort of prop. So, like, I don't really know what else to say about him. He's just like a typical zombie. Not the coolest. Like, there's not too much special about him or anything. Like, he's just a typical kind of like zombie prop. But, yeah. I don't really have too much to say about this guy, but that's basically him. But he could definitely be better. And as life size, I don't think he would work that well. Or collector, yeah. Good that it works. I don't know why it wasn't working for a bit. But that's Twitchin Zombie. So next, let's look at the Cron Possessed Girl, which this one I kind of like, but let's see this. Okay, so there is the Crawlin' Possessed Girl. This prop, I'd say, is okay. But the thing I hate most about this is it's just another reskin of a prop that they used to have from Spirit Halloween. And yeah, she is okay. This prop, like, I think it would be good concept. Like, we have seen a prop very similar to this in the past, like back in 2019 at Spirit Halloween. I do forget the name of it. I think I can find the name of it, though. Yeah, I can't forget the name of that prop. Don't forget the Twistin' Clown on Halloween Express channel. Morse Gosh. Oh, yeah, I'll probably go and see that. But I forget the name of that other prop. But this prop, I think it would be good as like something else. Like it's like I think a possessed prop would like look cool, but I think that the costume and stuff that they add to this isn't the best. Now it's kind of like a little girl and stuff, but I think it could be better because like the face just doesn't look good. Like it's blue for some reason, and I'd say the hair is okay, but the face isn't the best, and I think the clothing could have been very much better. So this prop, definitely, I would say it's not that good of a prop. But if it had different skin or something to it, I think that'd be good. And it does use the same audio as an old Techie Toys prop, which I think the audio kind of works with it, but it would be cool to see a newer audio with this. But yeah, this one I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10 because it's just not that good. And I would maybe buy this if it were to be a reskin. Like, no, not to be a reskin, but like to be a reskin of this prop to have like a different like clothing and face for it because clothing is just plain and the face is just doesn't work with this prop. So let's see the next new animatronic, which is a Lungin Reaper, which this guy is very cool. So let's see this guy. Okay, so that is Lungin Reaper with those new LCD eyes. Yeah, the Halloween Collector. Definitely this guy's a 10 out of 10. This guy I do think is a reskin of an older prop, but that doesn't really matter. They definitely did so great on this guy because he is just so good. Now, Reaper props, they're usually good, and this guy, I think they did like very, very, very good with this guy. And I definitely think he's good with those new LCD eyes. I think they should incorporate that into more different animatronics in the future. And this guy, they definitely did good on him. And Reaper props, I like them. Like, they're not always my favorite, but this guy is definitely one of the best Morris costumes props for this year. Definitely give him a 10 out of 10. Now, price I do think was $250. That's what someone told me. So I'd say the price is okay. Now, I do think his original price for the old prop that they have this guy was just over 200. So I don't think it's too bad of a price increase to add all the new features and stuff to him. But I still think it's doing good. I do not know if I should get the old version, and yeah, you should definitely get the newer version because it's not too much more money you're paying for them, and then you get some more features and stuff with them. So I definitely say get the newer version of him because the old version is cool, but yeah, and the old version I don't think they sell it anywhere anymore. But yeah. So before I end the stream here, we're just gonna look at one more prop. So let's just look at the Lungin Witch and talk about that, and then I'll just end the stream. So yeah, let's see this prop.
Want to play a game of tag? If I catch you, I get to turn you into a toad. Abracadabra! Oh, brats! Judging by the speed you jumped back, perhaps you a pot toad already.
Okay, so that is the Lungin Witch with LCD eyes. This prop is another good one. Oh, the Howling Collector you found for 180 in free shipping. Yeah, was that for the old version or the newer version that you found that for? But yeah, let's talk about the Lungin Witch with those new LCD eyes. Now, this prop is like the same mechanism as the Lungin Reaper, but I think this prop's definitely good. Now, witch props aren't typically my favorite, but this prop, they definitely pulled it off like a 9 out of 10, I'd say. Now, the audio is one from a previous prop, but I still think pretty okay audio for this because it kind of goes with it. The look of it is also cool. They did good on it, like how she's holding that stick with the skull on it, and she has a witch hat and stuff. So I think this is definitely a good witch prop. Now, this witch prop, it could be a bit better, but I think it's still very good. Like, definitely 9 out of 10 I would give it. Having collected the old version. Yeah, Howling Collector. If you like the older version more, definitely get it since it's a bit cheaper. But if you like the newer version more, definitely think about buying that. But the Lungin Witch, like, it's still pretty cool, but I would definitely not buy this because witch props, I don't like them that much. Count Chonkula, 7 out of 10. Yeah, like 7 out of 10. Maybe I'd say that, but I definitely think that this one is a good prop. But definitely they could have added a bit more to this guy. So that's basically all the Morse costume props that we're going to look at for today. Maybe next week on Friday, I will look at a few more of these guys. Yeah, the Howling Clip. Yeah, I feel like the old one better. Definitely get it. But yeah, that's gonna do it basically for today's stream. And yeah, next time we're gonna be looking at Tyrant Reaper, Soothsayer, Scorched Scarecrow, Rosemary, and the Prowling Jack and Jack Stalker, and talk about those. And I might also look at a few other ones in my next stream. And yeah, that's basically gonna do it, I guess. So thank you everyone for coming, and make sure to join my Discord, which I linked in a previous video. I didn't link it in the description for this one, but it is linked in a previous version. So join that if you want to just come and find out whenever I start live streams and post them and stuff. And yeah, that's basically the end. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. And hope you guys all enjoyed. And yeah, before we end, just everyone who's watching, does anyone have any ideas that you would like to see in future streams? Because I do want to live stream more because I like doing it. So if there's any ideas you have for future streams, just tell me in the chat so I can like know what you guys want to see for like future streams. Like if you like these type of streams more talk about all these props, or if you like more of like unboxings and stuff. Because I do want to kind of live stream every Friday or so, probably. So I'm just going to wait a couple minutes to see if anyone says anything. Yeah, so I think that's just going to do it for today's stream. So bye, everybody, and I'll see you next time. And yeah, make sure to go join my Discord, and goodbye.